women don't know how to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And when I say shut the fuck up, I really mean it verbatim, exactly how I'm saying it. Shut the fuck up. Like, we just, and I'm saying we, because me personally, I like to date a certain type of caliber of man. You know what I'm saying? And when you dating that type of caliber of man, he don't want to hear all of that. Especially when he paying the bills and he taking care of you and he keeping you up to how you want. And what I'm saying, and I'm not talking. I'm not. Let me finish. And I'm not talking about because you're an invalid because you can't pay your own bills. Because I come maintenance already. He didn't get me like this. He didn't put me in position. I was already bossed up. You know what I'm saying? What I'm talking about, he's doing his duties as a man. Meaning I don't got to ask him to do the things that he's supposed to do. I don't got to tell him I need. He's already doing it. Just being a man. I'm not talking a trick. I'm not talking about no goofy shit. I'm talking about a nigga saying, I like you. I'm pursuing you. And because I got it, I want to make sure you good too. Because what kind of man would I be around you to see you struggle? Not that you're struggling, but I can help you get it easier. That's the type of men I'm used to. And that's the type of men I attract. So when you dating that type of man, you gotta know when to be quiet. Sometimes you gotta pick and choose your battles. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes I wanna be that independent. I know. No, I talk to a broke nigga like that. You don't talk to a nigga that can change your life.
Okay, so I saw that video and I actually 100% agree. And where we are right now in this time and progression through time, the divine feminine is under attack, period. And especially the melanated divine feminine. It is just completely under attack. It has been completely suppressed, completely decimated, completely just repressed. And a lot of our women do not know how to be feminine. A lot of us do not know how to respect and receive love from the man. And that's just the truth. That is just the truth. And I like how she said, I attract a certain caliber of men. And I love how she said, attract, okay? Like I said, there's two types of women in this world. And what we see right now being heavily, heavily pushed is this whole culture. And, you know, popping the pussy and, you know, not really having a sense of, you know, honor and commitment and loyalty within a relationship, but more so use the men as means to get money, and you pop your pussy and have them running in and out and through you. And there's no commitment, there's no relationship, there's no strings attached. You're just getting money and he's busting his nut. See, where we were as melanated women before was we were suppressed. We would be getting our ass beat and shit. And there was no sense of honor and respect for the woman, for our pussies, for what it is that our bodies do and provide for the man, you know? So now what you have is the complete opposite, like extreme, the imbalance of I have no respect for you niggas. I don't care about y'all. Y'all ain't shit. I don't respect y'all. Just pay these bills. Give me my money. I'ma let you bust this nut. And that's just how it's gonna be. And both are wrong. Both are harmful and toxic to the divine feminine energy. And this is why so many melanated women do not know how to function in relationships with the melanated man. This is why so many of our women do not know how to be feminine. They don't know how to receive love. They don't know how to, you know, truly respect. And the word submission is just so, it's so many negative connotations with that. I don't even want to really say submit, but more so respect and honor and, you know, have a sense of reverence for your man. The reason why so many melanated women can't do that is because of the toxic ass programming, the extremes. We were at one point, black women were not respected and were being beaten. Now it's the whole shit. See, and one of the main needs of a man, like, he needs this before he needs the pussy. Men need respect. Men need respect. Men need respect. They have to feel and be respected. And the problem is that so many black women do not respect black men because they've been hurt by their fathers, or they've been hurt by their uncles, or they've been hurt by their whatever, god brothers, whatever. They've been hurt by black men, the first black men in their lives. So what happens is you're growing up and you have all this hurt and mistrust towards black man, and you enter into a relationship with him and you're trying to respect him, but you can't. So you naturally come off as masculine. You're on the defense. You're like, well, what you know, it's just you know, just always on the defense, like, what you say, nigga, what you say, you know, just ready to just buck up, ready to just, you know, to fight, you know what I'm saying, just on the defense. And it's because that's what you expect. You expect to be let down. You expect to have to fight back, to have to defend yourself, because that's what you've always had to do for the black man. So what's happened is, what we have now is we have a generation of a bunch of black men that ain't shit. And the reason why is because they have not been respected. And they haven't been respected because of the things that the fathers, their fathers and their grandfathers did. You understand? So it's just passed down trauma, cycle shit, the same perpetual type cycle bullshit that we do within our community. Now it's just within relationships and within divine masculine and divine feminine. So at some point, somebody's gonna have to say, okay, stop the brakes. We're gonna have to, like, really do open heart surgery on the hearts of black men and black women, so that we can really get to the root of this thing, so that we can finally come to a place of healthiness and being able to function, you know, because really what this is we have a generation of a bunch of people responding to trauma. Literally, the hoeing and the lack of respect for the black man and just being a hoe. Women that are hoes because of sexual trauma. Either sexual trauma or emotional neglect from their fathers or their uncles or whatever. Literally, black men do not love, cherish, and respect the black woman because of a response to trauma. Most black men don't know how to love black women because most black men have been hurt by their mothers. And their mothers were emotionally unavailable to them because they were upset at their fathers. Because their fathers aren't there. It's like, it is literally a crazy dysfunctional karmic loop cycle within our community. And it has to stop for the future of our people. It has to stop, you know, and more so that the black woman can regain her power, like our divine feminine energy. There is something powerful about being feminine. Baby, let me tell you something. It's power. And see, a lot of the hoes y'all are doing yourselves a disservice. Like, you're wasting your pussy muscle on niggas when you can literally, through your feminine energy, like, attract a man that all he wants to do is take care of your ass. Like, that's all he wants to do. That's one thing about me. Like, I'm not trying to brag or nothing, but one thing I have a track record with, every man that I have ever attracted, and ever wanted to get to know me, whatever. Like, I never was in situationships and shit. The man always wanted to tie my ass down. He always wanted to lock me down because he knew what the hell he got. I know how to be feminine. Feminine. It's very magnetic. And men will want to pay and do all this shit for you when you operate and flow in it. Like, seriously. Like, you do not have to nag. You do not have to nag these men. I'm telling you, like, there are certain types of women out here that know how to get everything that they could ever want and need from a man without having to yell not one ass time. Yell? Yell for what? Nag? Nag for what? We don't have to say shit. They do it on their own. It's an energy. And see, a lot of women they don't know how to tap into this energy because they've been so masculine. I'll put you on game though. I'm telling you, I'm giving y'all some free game. I'm giving y'all some free game. Your feminine energy is your power. You know, and it's not a thing of, you know, like, just bum off a man. Like, you don't want to do that anyways. You want to be independent. I've always had my own, and I've always had the ability to have my own. You know what I mean? I know how to. I know how to work. I know how to get jobs. I'm a very articulate woman. I'm educated, so you know I know how to take care of myself. But I also know how to attract a certain type of man to where he just wants to take care of me. He wants to spoil me. He wants to step up and be a king for me. Naturally. I don't have to ask him. He does it on his own. You know, so I be trying to tell my women, like, you do yourself a disservice by being in that masculine energy and by being just so rough and so jaded. I'm telling you, there is power in being soft, but yet strong. There's power in that. There's power in leading silently. You can lead. We know how to lead the man without having to say a word. We know how to get exactly what we need from him without having to say shit. I'm telling you, it's that divine feminine energy. It's that goddess energy. It's that energy. And it's your upbringing too. I do have to say that. It's the upbringing. So that's what I've seen. So naturally I know, okay, this is how we get what we need out of the man. I watched my granny, and how she talked to him when she wanted something. And she would end up getting it, I watched that. I watched my mom, how she would ask my dad for things and she would get it. Like, I watched, and then I was raised in the church, so a lot of the women and the church that I was raised in, most of the people were very affluent, melanated people. So, I saw the women like respect their husbands and things. Now, it was. I felt like there could have been some definitely more balance. But one thing I know how to be is feminine, and through being feminine, I know how to get what I want out of a man and still have all my pussy muscle intact and have a sense of, reverence and purity and, honor with my pussy and with myself, and be in a committed relationship. You win on all levels when you operate and flow in your true divine feminine energy. You win on all levels when you start to live your life from a place of healing and wholeness. You win. And in order for you to tap into that feminine energy, you have to go back to the inner child things and the blocks and things, and figure out why you are on the defense when it comes to the masculine energy. Why? And then get to the root of the why. And through that, just practice allowing yourself to just receive and just be feminine. I promise you, it works. It works. And you will win. You will win on all levels. This is some queen shit right here, baby. This is queen. You better rise up, yeah.